What some men really want to be is the center of your life. I want to encourage you today, fearless woman, that no matter where you are in your life, whether your life is not making sense, whether you've lost everything you worked so hard for, whether you're struggling to make ends meet, whether your heart is broken into a million pieces, whether you're about to lose your mind, whether you don't understand how you're going to provide for your children, where you feel so low about yourself because somebody has talked so low about you, I want you to understand that God still loves you. Isn't it something how even in the beginning, when Eve had an encounter with God briefly, the devil moved in and he began to really whisper thoughts into her mind. And so once she received the thought, she began to feel something she's never felt before, and that was an emotion. And it's interesting to me that today, what I see when it comes to women and their connection with men, particularly toxic men or down low men or crazy, foolish men, is they want to be in control of you. This man, this type of spirit wants to be the center of your existence. He wants to be the center of your joy. He wants to be the center of everything that you do. He wants you to really base everything around him and not center everything around God. This man will say with his lips that he loves the Lord, but everything about him is the direct opposite of what God says that a man of God is supposed to be, what he's supposed to live, the way he's supposed to speak, his actions are supposed to be. The way that God displays himself through the man is evidence that God is with the man. But somehow, some way, the devil has learned how to just whisper sweet nothings in the ears of women to get them to really believe the lie. See, what made the bait and switch so significant in the garden is Eve began to believe the lie. And so what the enemy tries to do is lock you into the lie that you can do this and still be in the will of God. It ain't nothing wrong with you having a little sex. God will forgive you. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with you doing doing a little or whatever. It's all good. All you got to do is just ask for forgiveness. The devil wants you to get into a posture of negotiation so that he can strip you of your connection with the Lord. And somehow, some way, as women, we find ourselves having to learn these tough lessons. And then once we learn the lessons and our emotions are just depleted, we feel bad about ourselves. We have these soul ties. When we finally break somewhat free, even though the sting is sometimes still there, God is still doing work on the inside of us. So we began to be relieved. We began to feel again, or just have hope again, or just believe what God says in His Word again. And as soon as we get a little bit of leverage, the devil steps back in to see if he can still influence you. He still wants to get in between you and God. He still wants to use a low vibrational bottom feeder type of demonic spirit lingering and rooted in a man to drag you down to absolutely nothing. I want to encourage you today, fearless woman, that no matter where you are in your life, whether your life is not making sense, whether you've lost everything you worked so hard for, whether you're struggling to make ends meet, whether your heart is broken into a million pieces, whether you're about to lose your mind, whether you don't understand how you're going to provide for your children, where you feel so low about yourself because somebody has talked so low about you. I want you to understand that God still loves you. He chose you before this earth was formed. He knew you before you got here. He knows the plans that he has for you. He knows who you really are. And I want to encourage you to lean into him, to cry out to him, to pray, to fast, to just seek him no matter what you do. If you feel like you're about to lose it, seek him. If you feel like you're sinking, still seek him. If you feel like you're about to lose your mind, seek him. No matter what is going on, when you seek him and when you find him, he begins to fill you. He begins to thrill you. He begins to deliver you. He begins to open your eyes. He begins to awaken you in your consciousness, in your spirit. He will begin to allow things to form in your life, take form in your life. He will begin to use you in ways that you never even thought that you could be used in. He will begin to give you new thoughts. He will begin to give you a new posture. He will begin to give you self-esteem. He will begin to give you a new language. He will begin to give you a new look. He will begin to give you unmerited favor. I want you to understand exactly who you are, and that is the most powerful force of spiritual frequency in this dimension. You have the power to multiply things. You have the power to nurture things. You have the power to form spiritual things into solid things, beginning with the children that you help co-create with him. Don't ever allow a fool to misuse you, to misguide you, to cause you to get into a gray area with God. Because one thing that the devil understands is he can't make it without your spirit. He can't make it without your attention. He can't survive without your frequency. And what he wants is just to have access to your spirit. I heard the Lord say, you're off limits, you're untouchable, and you are fearless and extraordinary. Think about it. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still be believing in you too. Have a good day.